Hello everyone, I'm Jasper, and today I'm going to guide you through the basics of Adobe Premiere Pro in less than 7 minutes. This tutorial is designed for beginners, so let's dive right in. First, let's launch Premiere Pro. While it's loading, it's worth mentioning that Adobe offers a free 7-day trial if you want to test out Premiere Pro before committing to a purchase. Once Premiere Pro is open, let's create a new project. Click New Project on the left side of the welcome screen. Give your project a name and let's call it Premiere Beginner. Choose where you want to save your project. Click Create to start your new project. Your interface might look slightly different depending on your version, but the basic layout should be similar. Now, let's import some footage. In the Project panel, usually on the left, create a new bin by clicking the New Bin icon at the bottom. Let's name this bin Materials. Double-click the bin, then right-click inside it and select Import. Choose the video files you want to use, and I'll use both of these videos, and click Open. Your imported files should now appear in the Project panel. Setting up a sequence. A sequence is where you'll arrange your clips to create your video. Here's how to set one up. Simply drag one of your imported clips onto the Timeline panel. This automatically creates a sequence that matches your footage settings. Let's drag another video since we already got a sequence from the first one. You can adjust these settings by going to Sequence, then go to Sequence Settings if needed. Let's cover some basic tools you'll use frequently at the start of learning Premiere Pro. Selection Tool, your main tool for selecting and moving clips. And as you can see here, I'm going to shorten one of the videos since I just want this video clip to end just right here. And by the way, if your other clip didn't snap after you shortened the first clip, you just need to toggle on this little snap right here or press S, because we need to drag this second clip right here at the end of the first one so that we wouldn't have any black space between the two clips. The next is Razor Tool. Basically, this means that this tool is for cutting your video clips. So I'm going to show you that while playing this clip and want to delete the clip after this part. Just press it to the clip and it is already cut. Choose back to the Selection tool and click on the video after the clip you just cut, and delete the rest of it. And the last one I basically use is the Type tool. This means adding text to your video. So let's try adding some text to one of the clip, and let's try drone footage and it will appear in the new layer above your video clip. And as you can see while playing, the text appears when reaching this part. So we can move them, depends on where you want to move it. But as you can see, it's a little bit boring. So let's come over to the Effects controls. Click down the text, and let's change the font to this one, and I'm going to change the size to 300. And as you can see, we have a much bigger font. And I also want to put some additional effect on it. So I'm going to hit the stroke, and let's change the stroke color to black, just to make it a bit lively. And let's add one last effect on it. I'll add shadow on this text. So we now got a nice text over the video. Now let's add a fade effect on this text, so that when it will appear in a fade transition or animation. All you have to do is to come to this Effects panel, go to Video Transitions, choose Dissolve, and drag an effect like Cross Dissolve onto the beginning of your text here in the timeline. Now I'm to double-click this and make it more longer so that you would be able to see the fade in effect. Just like this. Keyframing. Keyframing allows you to create simple animations. So let's animate our text. In the Effect Controls panel, click the stopwatch icon next to properties you want to animate, and let's select Scale. So we got a little keyframe that shows up here. So I'm going to drop this into 50, so that the text will be smaller when it's appearing at first. And let's come to the end of our text layer in the timeline, and I'm going to scale back up to 100, so that it will become bigger when it's appearing. But for me, this is still a little bit boring, and I want to make it more smoother. So what I'm going to do is to select both of these keyframes inside the Effects control panel. Hold Shift when selecting the other one and right-click, and click Ease In, and right-click again, and click Ease Out. So our text effect is now smooth compared to before. Color grading. So let's make this clip a bit more vibrant. Go into the Effects panel, search for or type in Lumetri Color. Drag this effect onto your clip. And you see in the Effects panel we have a new effect, the Lumetri Color. In the Effect controls, adjust settings like exposure, contrast, and saturation. So let's try the saturation to make it more colorful. And as you can see, it is now more colorful than the original file that we imported. Music and audio. So let's add some music to our video. I already had a music inside a folder which I'm going to choose. Drag it to the audio track in the timeline. So we already got a nice music for our video. And as you can see, the music is much longer than the video. So we could cut that out, but it's just a little bit abrupt. So what I'm going to do is to go to my last basic tool that I always use the first time I used Premiere Pro, is this remix tool. So let's click on the audio and drag it just right at the end of the video. Adobe Premiere Pro will automatically analyze and adjust the music for you to end it pretty much at the end of the video clip. It's not always perfect, but this is close enough to the end of your video. So we can just make a bit more adjustment and we're done. So let's say we make this audio volume lower to make our video sound more chill. To adjust the volume, right-click the audio clip and select Audio Gain. And let's try -15. So here it is. It's a lot more chill than the first time we imported the music into the timeline. Congratulations! You've just learned the basics of Adobe Premiere Pro. With practice, you'll become more comfortable with these tools and techniques. Remember, the key to improving is to keep editing and experimenting. Happy editing, everyone! Thank you! Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video.